Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks, and I have a few things here, but this is really about 76315 versus 76125. Now this is a fantastic looking set, 384 pieces, bricks, parts, whatever you want to call them. I think I call them pieces. They call them pieces here, so that sounds good. Now, I think I paid $90 for this, but it's running at $100 on Lego.com. The warehouse 10% cheaper, so it's, apart from going online out to, Mighty Ape or somewhere, I don't know. That's the only way you'll get it cheaper, but I like to go and get it and have it in hand when I purchase it. Not that that can happen all the time, but with this, it's not worth saving that extra little bit of money. I think they do free shipping, some of them, but yeah, anyhow, what a fantastic set. What I am sick of is getting this little thing in the middle. I don't know how many times we've had it. I do know of a set that didn't have it, and it was the one with his hot rod. And quite possibly, I should have looked up the one that had his Porsche in it as well, but I didn't. Now I've built the hot rod one and reviewed it, but it's the only one I've ever opened. I would love to do the Porsche one, just because it comes with some cool minifigures, but they all do. Now, I think I wouldn't have brought this if it didn't have the Iron Patriot in it. Hang on, need a bit more light. But for the first time, to the public, we have gotten this chap. And apart from that stupid gun on his shoulder, yeah, I wish they didn't do that. I wish they'd done something different. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But what a fantastic minifigure. I'm so happy to have him. And he was only available through a pre-order of a video game, possibly, is the only other way that you could get him. And I don't know when that was. It was some time ago. My friend has one of the originals, but I'm happy to have him. I'd like to have the original, but that's good enough for me. And we get Elridge Killian. Sorry, I had to think about that for the second time, but what a step up in a minifigure. Now, if you don't know the movie, he sort of goes all powery. I don't know why they're doing that, actually. Have they implanted something in them? It's been a while since I've seen Iron Man 3, but we've got a bit of an image here of, busting through things here, but it seems to be, they've called it a laboratory, and this actually takes place on the docks, so yeah, this is far from anything that is real to the movie, at least. Sorry. But what a great minifigure there. And Killian. Oh, look at that. Fantastic picture of the suit without the gun on the shoulder. So that's quite cool. And I don't know if they needed to build another one. I don't even know if Iron Man actually rides inside this. Now, he does appear on the on the harbour, port, I'm not sure what you call them, and props up something that's about to fall over, building probably, I don't know what. We're on docks, so, and then we've got him capturing Killian. Oh yeah, that's his name, eh? Oh, Ulrich, sorry, Ulrich. Now we have had a Killian Ulrich before, and mate, have we got a upgrade of a minifigure here? Now we have to. I'm gonna have to look at the bottom of the box. There's a big sticker, 2013, $50. I think I opened it to make sure the stickers were okay, because there's some on the boat and on that thing there, and a big one on the back of the boat there. And I had a real paranoia thing. Found mangled stickers in my Lego sets that were sealed and were keeping sealed. I happened to open, I saw a video of a chap's set that I had. It was Republic Frigate, and his sticker sheet was concertined, and he had ended up putting sellotape over the top of his stickers to get them to stick to the ship. What a fantastic ship, the Republic Frigate, and from I don't know, 2011 maybe. Anyhow, I quickly started opening Lego sets and checking my stickers, and I must have glued this one back together, because I would have opened it at one stage, and in there will be the set, the stickers and the instructions in a bag, separate. But here's our Killian, Ulrich Killian, and he just looks terrible, but he's supposed to glow in the dark. But he doesn't actually glow green, he glows red, as you can tell by the lines there. But what an upgrade of minifigure. But here's that little gun I was talking about on the side of his shoulder. You know, we don't need it to be a weapon that shoots, you know, really? How hard would that be for a child to hold that and flick that shooter away? Now we're back in the day of flick fire missiles. Just fantastic. But it was quite a cool setup. This bar would launch them off, so you wouldn't have to flick them. Yeah, I'd really like to open that, but I've no idea what he's worth today, and yeah, if I opened it, I'd just have to close it again. So that was our first Killian. Am I ever going to get this right? Ulrich Killian. Mr. Killian. That's what it is. But, he's just a terrible looking minifigure. That hairpiece just does no justice to him. And, yeah, this was our first War Machine to the public that I know. I don't know if they'd actually done one Comic-Con before, but yeah, fantastic set. Wish I brought a couple, but I just wasn't doing that back then. I was actually sort of struggling to keep up, because I was trying to buy some old Star Wars sets at the same time. But yes, now I think I tell you what, I am glad that we don't get is any more of these characters here, which just were a waste of space. Now, what I have heard people complaining about is, and I had a look online, and this paired with one other set. Now, I think it might have been the Hot Rod, possibly, but these little feet absolutely hate. Why couldn't they have kept the build of that foot? It wouldn't have mattered. It's a far better foot and more like, this is, you know, he's a chunk. And it's just sad. Those feet, they just, they put me off. They really do. But yes, what an upgrade of that minifigure. Just absolutely fantastic. Lego nailed him this time. Was 2013. It's 10 plus years ago, so you know, things should be getting better like that. No, I don't think this was a bad. This is Igor, and one of the reasons Lego done this set again was to remake him because people complained about it. Now, he had it printed. There's a print, that piece up there, and the rest is brick built, stickers on the arms. But I don't think it was a bad go at it. You know, I'm not really sure why people didn't like it. He's got a brick built, you know, power source at the front of him, whereas this one's stickers. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, do we get too many of these things in the middle? I guess they've got to cater for everyone where, you know, if you hadn't got one of these earlier sets and this was your first one, you know, you want that bit, but yeah. I'm hoping that the other, I know that one of them doesn't have it, and I'm going to go and have a look right now online to see whether the one with the Porsche in it, and the plans to the, you know, the power in his chest on the boards that, you know, he carries in his car as he, I don't think it's quite a World Fair or something, but Stark Industries World Fair probably. But there we go. Iron Man 3 redone again because people didn't like Igor, and yeah, I'm Iron Patriot, absolutely happy. It's probably these two characters the only reason I'm buying this set. I don't know if that's the same set as, I mean the same suit with a little triangle as the very first Iron Man sets in 2012 where they had got the Quinjet and stuff. But yeah, I don't know my Iron Man Mark 34s and 43s, and sorry, a bit of dyslexia there. Mark 6. This is Mark 6. So that could be the 2012 one. I'm gonna go and have a little look. But that one in the background there, that must be the same suit as this one here, because it's the same time. There's a circle, just not as much gold on the front. Yeah, I like both figures. I like them all. Whether they're the same and just printed differently. Yeah. There he is there. So if that is a what have we said, Mark 43, it's a lot different to the latest one. Now I don't know which one's more correct, but yeah, interesting. This one doesn't have it down the middle of it. It's got this gold on the outside, but nothing down the middle. So I don't know which one's more movie accurate. How do you tell? Go and have a look at the movie, I suppose. Or images of the chap. Iron Man, that is the chap. Iron Man in the... See, look at this. Seaport Battle. And that's what it should be. That's what it should be. You know, Killian was... Mr. Killian... there I go again. Mr. Killian was, you know, through the movie, and not always at the sea, but when he's doing this, going crazy, you know, sorry, you can't see that. When he's doing this, going all crazy, that is down on the waterfront, I do believe, the docks, the port, seaport. Just trying to work out what that says, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. But yeah, there you go. Hope you like that one. And yeah, stay safe, look after yourselves, and Andy Brooks out.